after having a great time in Nagoya, I'm back in Kyoto and I'm here at a place called This is Shizen. It's famous for these really viral ice cream cones that you have to try, and I'm here because it's really hyped.
And beneath it is basically some vanilla ice cream. So good. It also has Rice Krispies. So I made it back to Kyoto just in time for my sushi class. It's actually a very fun experience because it's not just a sushi class. They also take you to a very organic old Japanese sweet shop, which is 200 years old. So I just went there, and then they also let you make sushi as well as they tell you how to make tempura and matcha. So it's like a very fun experience. Excited for the next 3 hours. So we have arrived. Let's go. So just washed up my hands. Now we are ready for the sushi class. And here are all the kinds of fish that they have. And that's actual wasabi, if you can see there in the video. Let me just zoom in a little bit. So guys, this is real wasabi, and that's how you peel it using that mesh. So you dip your hands in some water and vinegar so that the rice doesn't stick to your fingers. Wow. Press. Can I keep it? Okay. So guys, these are all the sushis that I prepared with the help of the chef, and I think I did a pretty good job. Thanks to chef.
Thank you.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
揚げていきますね。それから
That tempura is really crunchy. Even though it's been like 10 minutes since it was made, it was still really crunchy. Unagi. It's amazing. Amazing. So we are done with the class now, but now it's time for a small little matcha ceremony. And this restaurant actually has a little garden beneath it, and also this really cute room, which is basically an old school style Japanese tea room. And we're going to now do a matcha ceremony here. Our matcha is ready now, and we also have some wagashi, which is some traditional Japanese sweet, and they have chestnut and bean paste, red bean filling. So that was definitely the best experience of the trip so far. You have to book a class in Japan, and especially if you can do it in Kyoto, that will be better. If it's not sushi, then you can do ramen or gyoza. So whatever is your vibe, you can go for it. But I did a class which got me tempura, sushi and matcha all together. So, and also wagashi, which was not like a class, but the class was mainly for sushi. The rest of it was mostly an experience, but it was so good. Like, trust me, you can book this, and if you're interested, you can go to Klook and book yourself a slot, because that's what I did. And you can also use my code Parth Bajaj Klook to get some extra discount. So make sure to go and do this because it is really amazing. One of the best ramens ever. You have to try engine ramen, guys. Too good. Wow. ये बहुत अच्छी ramen है. At night you can definitely come and sit by the Kamo River, and it's such a cool vibe. It's Saturday night and there are so many people here at 12 a.m. The Pontocho alley is closed, so the restaurants are not working anymore. Otherwise these lanterns are all lit up. But it's such a great vibe, like we were sitting here for 2 hours. I don't think the next site needs any introduction. This is the famous Arashiyama bamboo forest in Kyoto. It's based in the Arashiyama region, of course, and it's known for this really lush green bamboo forest. It's only 7:30 a.m. and you can see the crowds here. And if you don't mind the crowds, it's still a pretty great location because there's a lot to do around here. Plus you can visit the next option, which I'll share with you in a few minutes. So just keep watching. After seeing the bamboo forest, you can actually spend an entire day or even a half day in Arashiyama,
because there's so much to do here. There's also a place called Nonomiya Shrine, which is just behind where I am. I just visited there and forgot to take clips in my video here, but I shot a couple of clips in my phone. If I can stitch them together, I will add like a short b-roll here for that. But now we are at Tenryuji Temple, which is one of the most famous attractions here in Arashiyama after the bamboo forest. The best part is that some fall colors are already showing up, even though I didn't expect to see any of them during this trip. But you can see a few of these red leaves here and there popping out. So you need a ticket of 800 yen to enter, which is like 550 rupees, I guess. You can definitely go for it, but we are running a little late for our next stop. So I'm just going to quickly see around the temple and go. But you can go inside if you have a full day. I'm just spending like half a day and showing you like the itinerary for a whole full day. I also got the 76 Tiger Mexico 66 Kill Bill edition, which I really wanted since a long time. I don't know how they're going with this outfit, but everyone is saying that they are. So you also let me know how it looks. And now my friends are also here. Right after you exit the Arashiyama bamboo forest, you can see a lot of shops, and some of them are selling this dango, which is very popular and iconic here. And I really love it. Like it has a sweet and savory note to it, and it's a little sticky and warm. So if you like something chewy, this is definitely worth trying.
That's the queue for Percent Arabica in Kyoto.
And this is the view.
After doing all that, you can just come to Percent Arabica, which is my favorite coffee in the world, and it's from Kyoto. So the best part is that this is one of their flagship outlets, and it's right by this river here, which is the main river here, and Togetsuko Bridge as well. The only thing is that it's extremely busy. So when they open at 9 a.m., make sure that you're already in the queue at least a few minutes before. We came in the queue around 8:55 a.m. but there were still at least 25 people ahead of us. Guys, I finally have my favorite coffee in my hands after a month, I guess. I don't remember last time when I had it because I have it quite often that way. So Percent Arabica is my favorite brand of coffee in the world, and I've had it in multiple countries. Kyoto being one of them. Obviously it's not a country, it's a city, but I've had coffee at Percent Arabica in Kyoto before, and I'm having it again. So this is Kyoto Latte, which is like their signature, and it has some condensed milk, so it has just enough sweetness to make it perfect for me. This is Hogo-inji Temple, and I'm not going in, but you can definitely add it to your itinerary if you're spending a full day here. Wow. This place has an insane vibe, guys. Like, just look at it. This is like an authentic Japanese experience, and we were not planning on staying back for a long time, but now we just got a token and we're going to sit for a little while here. This is damn good. Arashiyama is also very famous for these hand carts. It's almost like a rickshaw, but it's like moved with bulky muscular men who just pull the cart, that's it. So you have to get one of these rickshaws here. As I told you, it's really iconic, especially in Arashiyama. It's also there in other parts of Japan, like in Asakusa you can see a lot of them. If you look at their muscles, like this guy, they have extremely strong. Arashiyama is also known for udon shops, so you can get very good udon or soba noodles here in Arashiyama. And we are at this Shin Togetsu, which is the most popular one, and it opens at 11, and you can already see how crowded it is at 10:50 a.m. So please make sure to just come and write down your name on the list so that you can get a table and you don't have to wait for long. So our udon is here. One of them is this really beautiful looking duck udon with tempura set, and the other one is their seasoned udon, which has offals as well, starting with the tempura with some salt. This is chicken tempura. I'm having that for the first time. Too good. Now let's have a piece of that duck. That's too chewy, like I couldn't bite it. Not a big fan of this texture though, but really loving this udon. I'm too clumsy today, clearly. Oishi, so good. After spending a great time at Arashiyama, we have made our way to the next stop, which is one of the most iconic stops in Kyoto. It's known as Kinkakuji Temple or Golden Pavilion Temple. It's very iconic because it's completely covered in gold leaf, at least the top two floors of it. It used to be the retirement villa of a shogun here, and now it's basically just a tourist site and also a temple. Let's see what it's like in real. Again, we can see a little bit of autumn color here starting. That's the Golden Pavilion temple right there. Let me just zoom in on it. It's so crowded, guys, but it's so stunning as well. Totally worth coming all the way. That's just beautiful, guys. Like, you can see how beautiful the temple looks. Wow. The next stop is in the Teramachi market, Shinkyo Goku, and the store is called as Nishio Tametada Shoten. This is a place which I visited last time to get some fresh yatsuhashi. Yatsuhashi is like a very traditional Japanese sweet, and I personally love it. Like, this is my favorite one. This lady who works here is actually very nice. This is how they freshly make it. So that was as delicious as I remembered it to be, but I couldn't shoot anything because they don't allow you to shoot. So, but I just trust me and just go and have it. It's super nice and it's super affordable as well. Maybe a great gift if you're flying back in a day or two, because it doesn't have any high shelf life, since this place doesn't add any preservatives to their yatsuhashi. What a meal, guys. I would not even lie. That was the best tempura I've had in Japan so far. And I've tried tempura at quite a few places here since this is my second visit, which is coming to an end, by the way, in a few days. And I've had tempura at least 8 or 10 times during my trip. So maybe 12 or 13 places. And all of them are like top rated ones. This one was the best one so far. So Tenden Makino in Teramachi market. You definitely have to try this one. All set for this really cool workshop at Studio Nin. The workshop was pretty dope. Like, trust me, this is something that you will never find anywhere else. To get a chance to make your own weapon from scratch is crazy, and that too not just any weapon but a shuriken or even a kunai, which is basically the spherical sort of weapon which samurais use. Also, this is so cool. In Japan, you can see that these lights are automatically getting turned on as I walk by them, and I'll just show it to you again. I think one of them, yes, just right there. Crazy. So I booked this class via Klook, and you can also do that. Just use my code Parth Bajaj Klook to get some extra discount as well. So I didn't end up going anywhere. I came to Pontocho just like every other night in Kyoto because my friends really wanted to come here, and I'm just going to see where we are going next. But this place is a vibe at night. So if you're in Kyoto, make sure to have dinner here or just drinks or whatever. It's a must do. Like, you can definitely come here every night as well. You won't get bored of it because there are like 50 or like hundreds of places here. It's like a small alleyway where there are so many places back to back. Let's have yakiniku.
ले लिए
Amazing. It's a good morning in Japan because the weather is really amazing. It's sunny but not too sunny. And we made it to Hiroshima. Hiroshima was one of the places that I really wanted to visit on this tour because last time when I was here, I just did like the Golden Trinity, which is Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, and Nara, like just for a few hours. But this time I came to Hiroshima. It has a beautiful weather today, and we have this Pokemon store right at the station, which was not in my itinerary, but it looks so good. I've been to various Pokemon stores earlier, but this one is different. Let's see how this one looks like. Wow, that huge Gyarados and Pikachu and Magikarp, all of them look so nice here. Wow. Can't wait to explore the city now. So you guys can also get these surprise ones, which has a Pokeball and Pokemon inside. I choose you. I'm really liking Hiroshima so far. The buildings are tall but not too tall. It's giving somewhere between Kyoto and Tokyo vibes. We are doing a day trip, by the way, so I used my JR pass and I just had to put it in the slot and it was all covered. I didn't have to pay a single dime extra, which you can book from Klook as well. So if you want a JR pass, just use my code Parth Bajaj Klook to get some extra discount. So the first stop in Hiroshima is Shurukin Garden. It is very close to the station, and I actually forgot my sunglasses. It's really sunny. I might buy something from the 7-Eleven stores. It's so beautiful already because it's very green and it was raining in the past few days. So I think it should be great. And there are also some carp, which is basically like a fish. I've gotten some food for them from the entrance. So you can just pay a little fees, 100 yen, which is 60 rupees for that. And I hope you can hear the birds chirping. This is the ticket, by the way. Guys, just look at that. There are so many huge koi fishes here. Oh my god. And we have some food for them as well. Wow. This garden is beautiful. As you can see, it's so worth it. This garden was definitely one of the best experiences of our Japan trip so far, thanks to these koi fishes and their wide mouths. The next stop that you need to visit when you come to Hiroshima should be Hiroshima Castle. So that is the castle, and I heard that it was a little bit destructed during the bombing, of course, but now it looks so magnificent again. It's extremely sunny, although I manifested sun, but not this much. You have to definitely visit here. I'm not going inside today because we have so much more planned. We have to also go to Miyajima, which is the best part of Hiroshima. This is such a cool place just behind Parco building in Hiroshima. I think they must be doing some sort of events here because there's this setting as well, and you can shop here in this area. But we are here for lunch, and I'll show you our next stop. It's known for Hiroshima's most special dish. I had the Osaka version of it last time, but I can't wait to have the Hiroshima version as well. So we are at a place called Okonomimura, and it's one of the most famous places to try okonomiyaki in Hiroshima style in Hiroshima. So let's do this. I'm really excited to try their Hiroshima version of okonomiyaki. Anything which ends with yaki is basically like grilled. So this is how they make it. They top all the toppings on the searing platform here like this grill pan, and then they add some bean sprouts and other toppings that you like, followed by lots of batter, which is then cooked to perfection. So what I hear is that okonomiyaki in Hiroshima has noodles in it, which is not the case in Osaka. The version I had last time was in Osaka 2 years ago. This is insanely tasty, guys. This is so damn good. After having the best meal of your life, you can just make your way to the not so happy part of Hiroshima, which is the atomic bombing during the World War. And this is the epicenter of the bombing. I'm not going to show you a lot in detail because it's not like content for me. It's just that I want you all to experience it. So please visit. This is the atomic dome. It's right near the hypocenter of the bombing. This is something that I really wanted to come and see by my eyes. This atomic dome is actually the only piece of history that is left in Hiroshima. The rest, everything was destroyed by that atomic bomb. This park overall is so nice. If you ignore the fact that this is such a saddening place, you will actually have a good time here. So the number one thing in my opinion that you have to do if you come to Hiroshima would be to go to Miyajima. Miyajima is basically an island just near Hiroshima, and it's not very easy to get to, frankly. I've been trying to reach there since 2 hours. It's just behind me now, so we are just 10 minutes away, but it was not very easy. So please make sure that everything is up to date and you have planned everything accordingly. You need to get a ferry in order to reach Miyajima. We are on board the ferry now. It's so serene, like I don't even know how Miyajima is gonna be. The ferry itself is so beautiful. Wow. It's so far, but yes, you can still see it in the video. Damn good. So we finally made it to Miyajima. It's also known for these little animals. You must have heard that there's a place called Nara where people go to feed deers. But Miyajima is also an island which is full of such deers. You can also spend some time at the Miyajima beach. We are very close to the Torii Gate now, although sun has almost set. So we are pretty late because of the confusion with ferries. But it's still a great vibe. No regrets at all. Guys, we finally made it. That is insanely beautiful, guys. This was probably surprisingly my favorite day of the trip yet. I would never imagine to put Hiroshima and Miyajima above Kyoto, Tokyo, and other places that I visited in this trip. But damn, yeah, loved it. So this place called Miyajima Itsuki Coffee serves this viral specialty coffee ice cream, which is very much famous in Miyajima. Guys, this coffee ice cream was fab. I honestly loved it. You have to try it out. It's just 500 yen and that's totally worth it. Today was damn good. We had a great time in Hiroshima and Miyajima. Miyajima was nothing short of a picture and it was like almost picturesque, beautiful. You definitely have to add it to your itinerary if you are coming to this side of Japan. Even if for a day trip, that's okay, but I would really recommend you to stay overnight because it's worth that. So many deers around that Torii Gate and that island itself. But after everything, we are heading back to Kyoto. Before that, we just thought of making a pit stop at Kobe for dinner because it is on the way and you can just get off your Shinkansen if you have a JR pass. You don't even have to take a separate ticket, do anything else. It's almost like U-Rail or whatever kind of rail network in the world. So we have just come down to have some dinner. Made it to our dinner place. It's our last few hours in Kyoto and I'm really bummed because it's my favorite city. But let's see what we can do in the time we have here. First of all, we have made it to a place called Hatoya, which is really famous for matcha. I really can't find it at this point, but it is supposed to be around here. So it was right here where I was standing. So this place is very famous for their matcha, which is topped with dango, which is basically sticky rice balls. Let's try this viral matcha place in Kyoto, Hatoya. Wow, that's actually pretty good. So we are back near the Yasaka Pagoda, and this place is less crowded than the other day, so not so bad actually. And there's this little shrine just in front of the pagoda. We are at this viral place called Kyo Yasaka Pudding. I think I came here last time. I'm not very sure because I definitely entered this place, but I don't remember the taste of this one. So let's try. That jelly and pudding combination is actually nice. Both are very jiggly and they have little pearls which look like caviar. They look like caviar. At the iconic Ninenzaka Starbucks in Ninenzaka, of course. Let's have this yuzu tea, I guess. It's a bit too sweet for me, but I just had percent Arabica coffee, so I think this is good for someone who doesn't want coffee. And you can enjoy it with a view.